Hey, today on this video we're going to be talking about how to reduce our carbon footprint on the logistic industry. At first, we have carbon offsets. This means that you're paying to someone else in one part of the world to compensate for the emission of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere as a result of industrial or other human activity. All this can be done either by planting a tree, building wind farms, also building power plants, etc. It's really important to take into account that planting trees doesn't make airplanes fly. We're doing all this kind of solutions. What we're doing in here is just transfer the problem to another part of the world. But the problem is gonna be still happening on the place where it's happening all this. This is as simple as having a panda. You're paying to someone else to protect them, but you are still having the panda. Carbon offsets should be seen as a great way to finance renewable energy and tree planting projects around the world to move away from fossil fuels, not as a long-term solution. So the second option we have is addressing the root causes, so the carbon is not extracted at first place. For example, I can live in a smaller home heated with geothermal energy. For example, use less electricity, have the electricity that I use produced from renewable energy, walk and bike, to drive less with my car. Also, when you drive, try to use a very efficient vehicle, maybe an electric vehicle. This also can help to reduce these emissions. Also, you take into account to fly less, eat less meat, because all this produce fuel. So also you have to take into account not to invest your money in banks, because when you are putting the money there, you have to take into account that the investment that banks usually do is in fossil fuels. So it's really important that we avoid doing this activity so we can reduce these emissions. Finally, according to the 2020 GAP report by UNEP, 10% of the population that earns the more money has used the same amount of footprint of the other entire people in the world. So if the only solution to avoid this happening is to reduce and addressing this problem, so then we will have to vote for those people that is gonna implement some plans to avoid this happening in our world. By doing all this, definitely we're gonna improve our emissions in the world.